Hi, everybody. It's Teacher Kay. I hope you're doing well. I am great. I'm fine and healthy and well. Um, I just wanted to hop on a video real quick and talk about, three questions that I think are important that are going to help clarify some learning distance things about occupational therapy. So, we're going to talk about what is occupational therapy. Why does it matter at home that we do our school occupational therapy? And how to use the distance learning classroom to have your occupational therapy. So let's start with what. What is occupational therapy? Occupational therapy is a type of therapy that looks at how you occupy your time and if there's any reason at all that people of any age, from before we're born to the very, very old, of any age, how we can help them if there's reasons they can't occupy their time in the way that they want to, need to, or are expected to. So when it comes to school occupational therapy, that looks at how we sometimes want, most of the time need to, and absolutely are expected to do things. So that is what OT is. That also touches a little bit on why it matters at home, but let's get right into why it matters at home. It still matters even though we're not in school because we're still doing class work through this distance learning format. So it's important that we do our occupational therapy so we can make that classwork the easiest it can be for us. And that way everyone has a little bit less stress, a little bit less of a headache, and we're not, behind when we come back. We're still working, and that's really important because we've worked really hard up to this point to make progress, to make our classwork easier. So it's really good to keep at it. It's also really important because we have this brand new opportunity in front of us to use our daily routines, the way we occupy our time in our home life, to get some school therapy accomplished. And I think that's really special. And I think there's a lot of different ideas there that we can use. So we're going to have these daily videos with myself, and we're going to talk about different ways to spend time in our daily routines around the house to get therapy done. Okay? So we're going to look at two birds, one stone kind of thing with this. But today's just an introduction. I wanted to talk about these three questions. Tomorrow we'll get into a little bit more of the ideas and the doing. The last question is how. How do we use this distance learning classroom? Because I understand it's a little bit overwhelming. I know we had some questions before we left for break, so I want to explain how to use this classroom in the best way possible. Anything assigned to you in the classroom is assigned to you because in some way, shape, or form, it is going to help you to meet a therapy goal. If you have questions about what your therapy goals are or how a certain activity applies to you, shoot me an email and I will gladly explain it. And I will gladly help you to understand where your focus should be when completing an activity. Because that's the best way we're going to get better, is by doing and by finding activities we enjoy doing. So that leads me to my next point. You do not have to complete every activity assigned to you. For some of you, that would take weeks. So the assignments are just because those things are applicable to your therapy goals. You should go in and look at what's assigned to you. Find something that you were already planning on doing that day, something that catches your eye, something you have the materials to complete, and spend time. You don't have to rush because, again, we don't have to do all the things assigned to us. Take your time and really complete that activity. Like I said, we're going to have these daily videos that we're going to talk about how to make things like a therapy session and how to use our day-to-day routines and things that require almost no materials. So it's going to be okay. We're going to get through it together. So find something that's exciting to you, because occupational therapy has long understood that when we are motivated and excited by the things that we participate in, we tend to get better. So that's why it's important. And that's why we have so many things, because each person is different and unique. And so not everything is going to be exciting to everybody. And it's just easier to give you ideas than to create like a lot of different classrooms that are specific to each person. And even then, I'm not a total mind reader, so I don't know what's going to motivate you guys day to day without being right there with you. So like I said, find something motivating, spend your time on it, and then let us know what you complete in that Google form, because that helps us to help you. It helps us to keep track of how long you've done therapy, which is important. It also helps us to know when we need to swap out ideas to give you guys new content. And it allows us to keep in contact with you if there were any issues. That being said, I am also available for GoToMeeting conferences if you want me to watch you do something or help you with something you're not sure you're doing right. Or if you tried it and you're like, that was too easy, I can help you make it harder. Or you tried something and you're like, that was so hard, we can conference. I can help you make it easier. Or if you tried something and you're like, that feels the same way that I always do it, then probably, maybe your grip's not right, or, materials maybe need to be swapped out for something different. That is my job. So give me and shoot me an email and we'll hop on a GoToMeeting, and I will have a little session face to face, and we'll get to see each other and say hello and work through the problems. So I just wanted to let you know that I am here for you. Your job is not to complete every single thing that's been assigned to you. They're just ideas. And I also just wanted to explain why therapy is still so important and the opportunities we have here working from home. So we'll be back again tomorrow. Like I said, every day we'll do one of these. We'll talk about something different that we can do. They'll be shorter than this. This one's a long introduction. We'll talk about different ways we can spend time around the house and get our therapy on. So with that being said, I will let you go. Keep occupied and keep busy, and good luck with everything. And please shoot me an email if you have any questions. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.